It is a quiet January morning in 1947 Los Angeles. A local resident is walking through a vacant lot in the developing Leimert Park neighborhood. In the distance, she spots a pale figure in the grass. It looks like a discarded store mannequin, but as she steps closer, the illusion shatters. It is the body of a young woman, severed completely in half. Despite the catastrophic trauma to the victim, there is a striking forensic anomaly. There is zero blood on the ground or in the surrounding weeds. Without blood on site, the lot is downgraded to a point of disposal. Elizabeth Short was killed elsewhere, then arranged in this field long after the bleeding had stopped. This was not a chaotic crime of passion. It was a calculated, theatrical display, left out in the open to be found by the first person who walked by. The victim was 22-year-old Elizabeth Short. Like thousands of others, she came to Hollywood with dreams of finding a place in the studio system. Instead, her remains rest in the county morgue, where the focus shifts to the unsettling specifics of her injuries. The coroner's report shows that the bisection wasn't a crude hacking. The blade bypassed the bone entirely, sliding through the narrow disc space between the second and third lumbar vertebrae, a feat requiring anatomical or surgical training. There was also a significant time investment at the original crime scene. The killer took the risk to scrub the body completely clean before transporting it. These facts suggest a perpetrator who was unhurried, highly organized, and clinically detached from the violence. The LAPD was hunting someone who could perform a complex surgical procedure in total secrecy, then walk away without leaving a single drop of blood or a fingerprint behind. The press immediately sensationalized the tragedy, branding Elizabeth Short as the Black Dahlia to drive newspaper sales. The ensuing media circus swarmed the police, harassed witnesses, and compromised potential leads before they could be fully investigated. The killer chose to exploit this attention. Bypassing the police, they mailed a mysterious, gasoline-cleaned package directly to the local newspapers. The envelope contained Short's birth certificate, photographs, and her address book, physical proof of contact, along with a letter composed of newspaper clippings. By feeding the journalists directly, the killer ensured their story was told on their own terms, using the press as a megaphone that the authorities could not silence. The public taunts created a logistical crisis. Authorities were flooded with thousands of tips, theories, and calls, paralyzing the task force. In a strange byproduct of the media frenzy, dozens of people began coming forward to falsely confess to the murder, hoping to claim a piece of the Dahlia's notoriety. Detectives were forced to waste thousands of man-hours disproving these fake confessions, while the real trail grew cold. The sheer volume of public hysteria effectively broke the investigative system. The killer didn't just hide in the shadows, they were obscured by the noise of the city itself. Decades have passed. Every promising suspect has been cleared, and every confession debunked. The case remains officially unsolved. We often view this lack of resolution as a failure of the investigation, but the outcome remains the same: a high-profile crime with a permanent, empty space where a suspect should be. The case is a paradox: a perpetrator who staged a public spectacle, yet maintained surgical discipline to leave no trace and vanished. The Black Dahlia remains a foundational mystery because it forces us to confront a specific fear: that someone can commit an unspeakable act in a crowded city, walk among us, and never be found.